In today's video, I want to run you through what I've sold recently on eBay, but also take you through some of the bits I've picked up to resell on eBay. But most importantly, I have tried a well-known trick to reinvigorate old listings and just get some of that old dead stock out the door. Let me show you how I got on and let's see if it actually worked. Hey guys, Ian, the Master of Pieces here. I'm a part-time eBay reseller, and in this video we will cover some of the usual stuff. I'm going to run you through what's sold on eBay this weekend, but also some of the bits I've picked up at the boot sale to resell on eBay. But this week I've decided to do a little bit of maintenance on my eBay shop. I just decided to give it a bit of love and attention because it does need that now and then, and it's something I'm just not very good at doing. Look, what I usually do is when I create my listings, take the photos, set the price and let it go free on eBay, that is it. I don't tend to touch it again. If I get the opportunity to send offers out, I will, or if offers come in, I do consider them, but that's about it. And actually I went into my active listings Thursday night and I've got over 50 listings that have been up there for well over a year. And if they've been up there for over a year and not sold, chances are if I don't do anything with them, they'll be there next year as well. So I did come across a really good video by George Ross recently, and I know there are a few other resellers that have touched on this topic as well. But I thought I'd give it a go. I want to bring some life to those old listings. So what I did, I selected all the ones that had been up there for over a year and just deleted them off of eBay. I got rid of them completely. But what then happens is those items go into your unsold box. So I went into my unsold items, selected them all because they were all there, and I click sell similar, and all that does is it puts them back up onto eBay. Keeps the same titles, same photos, same description, same everything. It's as if you have just created that listing there and then. It puts that up on eBay as a fresh new item, and I was hoping that that would just give it a bit of life. It might appear on people's search engines, you know, it might just shift. And you know what? Let's run through Friday sales, and the first two items are ones that I did relist. So it's Friday evening, let's go and pick some orders so we can get them in the post tomorrow morning. And the first two sales, right, these are actually rejuvenated old listings. This is the first one here. This is a Barbie Dolphin from 1994. Only gone for £6 plus postage, but it is nice to get these older things shifted. And the next one, right, we are looking for a Build-A-Bear Sky off of Paw Patrol. And I've got a feeling, there she is, I knew where she was there, because all the older teddies I've just bagged up and they're in one place there. This one is a Build-A-Bear Sky off of Paw Patrol, and she's in her pajamas there, and she's gone for £11 plus postage. Next up, while we're here, I did sell some shoes, and I'm looking for caramel ones. There they are. I'll have a look for the other one later. It's in that somewhere. But what we've got here is a size 4 caramel nice walking boot. Really good condition, hardly any wear. That's gone for about £12 plus postage. Next up then, Scale Electric Track. That's the big bundle that I've split down. I've got them straights, curves. Yeah, it's all very dark, you're not going to see, but this is what I sold. I bundled those two together. They've only gone for £8 all in. And the final two sales, right, we are looking for another Build-A-Bear. This is a Build-A-Bear Chase off of Paw Patrol. I don't know what's going on in the Paw Patrol world, but someone's taken an interest. They have gone to two different buyers. This is Chase, doesn't have any accessories or any outfit, and he's only gone for £6 plus postage. And the final sale on Friday is, I just caught a glimpse, see that Disney Store stamp up there? This is Bing Bong off of Inside Out. Keep an eye out for him. This one has gone for £22.50 plus postage. So Saturday morning I hit my usual car boot sale, and I was determined to do a lot better than I did last week. I actually rewatched my old video and I was a little bit embarrassed with myself. A lot of that stuff that I picked up, let's be honest, was rubbish because I didn't follow the basic rules. I didn't check sold listings on a lot of stuff, so it has meant that when I've bought it back, it's just not worth very much. And I did not check the condition very well of those shoes. You know, I bought shoes with holes in. What's the point? it just didn't go very well. So this week I had to make up for it, and I think I did. So let me start with the shoes actually, because I found 3 pairs and I was a lot more picky. First up, I found this pair of size 7 Adidas Predators. Now these are the lower end, these are the basic model. They've got the molded stud pattern on the bottom, but they are still in pretty good nick. I paid £2 for them, and if I'm seeing Predators for £2, I'm picking them up. Those will probably go for about £12 plus postage-ish. Next up, I saw this pair of Feeler shoes, and I can't actually find what model these are. Now, I've sold this similar looking style of Feeler shoes before for about £20. I paid £3 for these, so I was going to take the risk. I'll be aiming for about £15, I think. Size, well, they're UK 6.5, so, you know, that's quite a large lady's size. So, yeah, let's see how they go. Next up, now this one I actually saw the condition, but thought I'd take the risk on them anyway. These are Brooks running shoes, and they're called Ravina 7s. Now Brooks is a real class make. They just look really, really cool, don't they? But if you look at the edges here, they have been worn down. The sole's good, the back is good, but it's just got that, I'd say, superficial damage on there. But I paid £1 for those, so you have to. If these were in good condition, without that, they would go for about £25 pre-owned. I should be able to squeeze a tenner out of those, I think, even in that condition. So instantly you can see I kind of went there in a better mentality, and I've already picked up some better stuff than what I did last week. Next up, I then picked up this SingStar microphone. I went to a table and they'd already pre-priced everything. So I don't know if they checked sold listings, but I think they just took a punt. Basically, this microphone, the end of it's broke, so I will just bin that off. But this adapter here should go for about £5 plus postage. Not bad for £1. But also on the table, they had this old school Man United kind of pint glass here. It's got the old school crest, so it gives you an indication of the age. And that was only 50p. So for 50p, I was picking that up. I reckon that should be worth about a tenner plus postage. That's what I'm going to aim for. I think that a collector or even just a Man United fan is yeah, going to be interested in that. Next up, we got a couple of board games. So I usually pick up Yahtzee whenever I see it. This pocket version, it was £2. Can't go wrong, really. I've got it listed for £8 plus postage. And the next board game I found was this one here, Stay Alive. Now, I've never seen this board game before, but it's old. It's by MB Games as well. And what I do, whenever I see an old school game by MB Games, I always just check sold listings, because some of them you just never know. And this one actually should go for £12 to £13 plus postage. You always take the risk because the bits might not be there, but I've bought a lot of stuff from this particular seller before, and it's always been there in the past. So I built up a bit of trust. That cost me £3. Next up, I found a Build-A-Bear Hello Kitty teddy. Now this one I have put in the wash. I had to put a lot of stain remover on it. It was pretty filthy, but she's actually washed up pretty well. Now this one only cost me 25p, and actually looking at sold listings, should go for about £10 plus postage. And off of the same guy for another 25p, I basically got them both for 50p. I found this old school Lego base plate. It's from 1978. I'll probably bundle that with another couple of Lego base plates whenever I pick them up. This was quite a cute little pickup here. For 50p, I found this old school Furby. Now this one doesn't make any noise. It's kind of like a beanbag effect, but it is from 1999. It's called a Furby Buddy. Now solds are all over the shop for these. The auctions tend to go for about £3 or £4. Some of the buy it nows go for 10 to 12. Because I only paid 50p, I'll be happy with 8 to 10 plus postage on that. And my favourite pickup of the whole boot sale, right, was this here. Have a look at this. Now some of the clothing boys will be happy with this. Chatty Pete, Ricky Lee, looking at this one, just a real class diesel gym bag. Now I took a bit of a risk because up here it did have a big stain on it, but I got the stain remover on it, give it a good clean. This one I paid £1 for. And resale value for this is probably about £20 plus postage. That's what the solds are kind of telling me. But actually, I do need a new gym bag. My old one is pretty haggard. So this one is going to fit the bill. That is pickup of the day, but I'm not actually going to sell it on. So, much more successful trip to the boot sale this week. Right, let's run through what's sold this weekend. So this weekend has actually been quite slow for sales. I've only sold 5 things in total, but this first sale here has got quite a nice story behind it. First up, I've sold this for way too cheap. I've only sold it for £11 plus postage and really should be going for about £18 or so. But when I bought this from the charity shop, it had loads of these original pegs missing. So over time I have been sourcing replacements and I've put a load of newer ones in with this set to complete it. Now, I like this sale because it sold quick. It still made me a bit of profit and I've saved this particular game from going to landfill, and that's always a good thing. The next 2 sales, these are lower value sales. First up, I've got this GTA Liberty City Stories for PSP. It's only the game and that's gone for £2.50 plus postage. And in here as well, I think tucked away at the back, is this old school calculator. I paid 50 pence from the charity shop and that one has gone for £5 plus postage. It's actually got someone's name scratched in the back, see? Right, you know I've been parting out all my old Scalextric sets and I've sold a David Coulthard Formula 1 car. It is tested, it is working. One of the little wing mirrors has snapped off, but that's the only damage on it. And that's gone for £18 plus postage. And the final sale of the weekend just up here. Now I paid up for this one. I paid £4.50 for that Eagle Moss Iron Man movie statue here. It's only sold within, what, a week? And it's gone for £11 plus postage. Right, a little bit of bonus footage for you here because I forgot that I actually did record everything that sold on Thursday. So check out those sales. So on Wednesday, I decided to have a massive listing binge. And you know what? I'm starting to see the results because on Thursday, I sold 9 things. And actually, my first sale of the day is probably my favourite. This is Wembley off of Fraggle Rock. I used to watch Fraggle Rock back in the day. But always keep an eye out for your Jim Henson type characters. You know, the Muppets, Fraggle Rock. They got a very distinctive look, haven't they? With the big kind of plasticky eyes. Here is the Jim Henson logo on the back. Just so you know what it looks like there on the top. And this Fraggle Rock character is sold for £35 plus postage. These are mega collectible. So if you see Jim Henson out and about, always check sold listings. It's usually worth your while. Next up, I bought a huge bundle of Transformers and I have started to sift through and sell them all off individually. Now this character is called Grimlock. He's off of The Last Knight. He transforms into a dinosaur. He does have all the accessories. Check out that mace there. And he's gone for £11 plus postage. Next up, we got a My Little Pony. And I've been delving into this a bit. I've got a few modern ones. They don't particularly do that well. But the older ones do. And this one I paid 50 pence for. It's called Tic Tac Toe, because you can see the noughts and crosses symbol there. And she's got a little gem in her eye. Now this one, there's so many knockoffs, right? You've got to look at the hooves and look at all the markings. It says made by Hasbro 1987 at the top there. And I sold this one for £17.50 plus postage. Not bad considering I only spent 50 pence. But you know what? If you can find some of the real rare ones, some of the older ones, they can be worth hundreds. Next up, hey look, you've seen me sell tons of these before. I always pick up Toot Toot Drivers VTech ones and bundle them together. Now, I've sold 6 of them for £15. Generally, I aim for about £2.50 each when I'm reselling them on. So if I can get anywhere close to that, I know I've done okay. Next up, this is a smaller sale. We've got Midnight Club Los Angeles on PlayStation 3. It's got the map, got the book. That's gone for £3 plus postage. Now, this was part of my recent swap with Connor, and I see those swaps as a bit of a challenge. I get all this new stock in, and I don't like giving any of it away. So even if there are items like this that aren't worth particularly that much, I still like to sell them. I like to try and maximize as much money from the swaps as I can. So yeah, £3 plus postage. Next up, we have got a Monster High doll, but this is kind of, look at that, it does look really freaky, doesn't it? It's kind of like got a horse body, and there's the doll up front. Now when I bought this, I got it from the boot sale. It only cost £1 or £1.50. What I didn't realise is that is not the real arm. She should have gloves like that. It's obviously snapped off and someone's put a different one in, but never mind, because it's still sold for £8.50 plus postage. This next one was a bit of a surprise, you know. What we've got here is an official game guide of Skyrim. Now this one, it is pretty hefty. I've weighed it. It does weigh over under 2 kilos, so it will go as a small parcel. That's sold for £16 plus postage. And actually, there should be a map in there. If it had the map, it's obviously going to go for a bit more. So keep an eye out. Skyrim game guide. Now these next two sales, these are lower value sales, and I got these from the same charity shop. This one I thought I'd take a punt on. These are called Mashems. You get loads of different types of characters. In here there's Transformers, there's Marvel characters. You swap their arms and legs and things like that around. I bought that whole bag for £3 and it's only sold for £6 plus postage. So I use it as a bit of a test. There are lots of accessories in there, but I will be staying clear of Mashems in the future. And the final sale to show you today is this Captain America Eagle Moss figure. Now I've sold loads of the older versions of these. These did pretty well, but I paid 50p in the charity shop. Key things to check: is there any bits missing? Is anything snapped off? Is the paint kind of chipped off as well? Now this one to me looks in pretty good condition. It's only sold for just under £6 plus postage, but it's sold within a couple of days. So yeah, I will always be picking up this type of stuff, and actually they do look really good up on the shelf just in storage. So there we are. Thursday has been pretty solid. 9 sales. Really pleased with that. So there we have it, guys. It's nice to see that the trick to rejuvenate some of those old listings is starting to work, and I had a good day on Friday of sales. Decent boot sale as well, but a bit of an underwhelming weekend for sales. But a sneak peek. I'm recording this on Monday, and actually today it's been a lot stronger and I have sold some more old items as well. So if you want to find out how that all went, hit that like, hit that subscribe, and I will catch up with you in the next video. See you guys. Bye bye.